it's Amanda with Eat Pray Crunch, and I wanted to do just a little mini series on the baby carriers that I have, because I have like 4 or 5 baby carriers that I have somehow accumulated over the last 2 years, and I figured why not do a review on each of them. So today I just wanted to start on actually my least favorite, but I thought I would do a review on it anyway. The first one I wanted to review is the Baby Bjorn, and this one is a pretty common one. You can get them at most like Babies R Us and that kind of thing. And I actually inherited this one from one of the families that I used to be a nanny for. And so the price was right, it was free for us. So first of all, let me just tell you a little bit about it and some of its features and show you my little baby Sophie in it, and then I'll talk about a couple of the pros and cons as I go. One thing that I do like about the Baby Bjorn is it is extremely easy to use. It's really easy to get on, really easy to get baby in. There are no extra inserts or parts or anything that you have to use with it. And the other thing that I really like about it is that it works really well for a newborn. You know, until your baby has head control, because it has really good head support. And those are the 2 main things that I really like about it. So convenience and head support. Let me put it on and show you how it works. It's kind of looks like this on the front, and that's the part that the baby goes in. Then there are these straps, kind of like a backpack, on the back. So you just slide one side on your shoulder, and then slide the other strap on your other shoulder, and there is this little clip right here, and you just clip it into the little black piece down here, like that, and then it's ready to put your baby in. It's that simple. This is little Sophie, by the way, and she's almost 2 months old, and she's starting to get head control. But when they are brand newborn and they have 0 head control, you definitely want to have them facing you. So all you do is you stick their legs through the little hole there, and then once you have baby in, and there's this little piece that just slides right into that little hole like that, and it clicks. And then to put the head support up, you just put this little piece on this little knob right there, and you're good to go. And you can tighten your straps here to make it comfortable. You want a good tight fit so that baby isn't hanging off you, and it's the best support for your back. There she is in the position facing towards mama. And now that she is starting to have pretty good head control, I do have her face out in it sometimes. So I'll show you how that works. Alright, so then in the forward facing position, you put them in the same way, just forward facing. So you stick the little leg through the hole. And make sure that the other leg is out as well. And then you just attach this piece same way you did. Just slide that right in. And then when they're forward facing, you don't want this all the way up, because then it's in their face. So what you do is you kind of fold it down like this, and then snap it up here. You can have their little hands out. They generally like their hands out. There's one side, and there's the other side. So there's the outward facing position. Yay. The one advantage of having them facing outwards like this is that they can see what's going on. And some babies are very social and really like to be in this position. One downside is a lot of the baby wearing world really says that babies should never be facing outward. I'm not sure if I entirely agree with that. You know, they feel like babies feel most safe when they are facing in, and you know that they can, like, you know, turn towards mom if they're feeling overwhelmed, that kind of thing. But honestly, I really think it just depends on the baby and their personality, because some are just more social than others, and you know, some really like being face out. I actually have some friends whose babies don't want to be face in at all. They can't tolerate being face in. They want to be face out and seeing what's going on. So this is a great carrier for that option. The biggest downside of this carrier is that if you do any research about baby wearing, there's so much information about your baby's hip development. And you don't want a carrier that is a crotch hanger, they call it. As you can see, she is hanging by her crotch here. and this is not ideal for baby's hip development. So this is one of the biggest downsides to the Baby Bjorn, and many of the just common carriers like it on the market that you can get in your standard baby store. So it's definitely, this is why it is my least favorite baby carrier, because it is not great for baby's hips. The only reason I use it is at the beginning when baby's head control isn't great. I like to use it because it has such good head support, and when we're on the go, I keep this carrier in the car for the first couple months of baby's life, because it's just so easy to get on and off without having to do like the extra insert like I have to do like with my Ergo, for example, or like the Moby wrap, which is another one I have to do. Is so complicated to get, you know, all the fabric on, and that's just not convenient when we're out and about. So I do use this one just for the first few months of life because of the head support. But I stopped using it after that because the hip support is terrible. So that's the main things I have to say about that. It's not my top recommended baby carrier, because ultimately you can get better baby carriers that work from newborn through toddlerhood, and this is not one of them. This one definitely is best for small infants, and like I said, doesn't have the greatest support. So, but it is convenient, so you can decide, you know, what factors are most important to you. Anyway, hope that's helpful for you guys. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll be doing a few more reviews on the other carriers I have as well. And that's it. If you guys have not subscribed already, don't forget to do so below and hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.